So in this video, I'll show you how I make some fried rice using Trader Joe's Japanese styled fried rice. I'll be using 2 eggs, some kimchi seasoning, some MSG, some minced garlic, noodle soup base, olive oil, although any oil, butter, or even no oil works too, some Spam, and the star of the show, the Trader Joe's frozen Japanese styled fried rice. I actually don't know any good ways to take Spam out of the can other than the various methods I've employed here, but in the end I got it out even though it did end up falling on the table. So I'm only going to use like maybe a third of the whole can because even a third is already a lot of Spam, so I just stowed some way in the fridge for later and just cutting up into small little bits and pieces right here, but you don't have to cut it this specifically. I'm just kind of going wild on it. Because you can actually just cut it later when it's on the pan with like a spoon or a spatula, etc. So yeah. Here I'm just beating 2 eggs, so there's nothing much to note here other than you'll notice that I suck at breaking eggs. But yeah, not gonna add too much salt or anything because there's already a hell of a lot of sodium in this quote unquote dish, so just gonna beat them and add them out onto the dish later. Here, there's not much to talk about. I'm just spreading some olive oil onto the pan and letting the frozen fried rice heat up. While my rendition of this dish isn't the healthiest thing to eat all the time because of all the sodium and whatnot that I add into this dish, I like to make this here and there because, you know, it's just like a treat for myself because it's both filling and really tasty. As well as it's like pretty much 2 serving sizes, so I can just eat half of it now and half of it, you know, maybe tomorrow if I want to heat it up. And so in this video specifically, I'm using the low sodium version of Spam, even though I'm aware of the extra stuff and chemicals that were put into it that we discussed in class. But this is all I could find in the pantry of my parents' place while I was visiting for Thanksgiving, so, you know, I have to make do. Here I'm just adding the kimchi seasoning, the MSG, and adding in the egg to scramble later because I like to just do it while it's nice and heated up versus when it's warm or whatever. And so I'm going to mix the eggs right here with the rice, make sure it coats all the little grains and whatnot, get it nice and spread evenly. And then later I'm going to add the noodle soup base and the minced garlic to give it the last flavor explosion. And I specifically like using the noodle soup bases or the tsuyu soup bases because I like the sweeter profile that the noodle soup base has compared to soy sauce. So yeah. Here, there's not much to say. I'm just putting the fried rice into a bowl and a container for later. Serves 2 people or 2 servings, at least like the regular fried rice, frozen fried rice package from Trader Joe's, that is. I definitely recommend the frozen fried rice as like a base to start something off. I would also have put some garnish if I had remember to buy some, but like, you know, some chives, green onions, whatever. Definitely would recommend adding your own stuff to the Trader Joe's frozen fried rice as this is a little bit bland, but yeah. Thanks for watching.